Okay guys, welcome to a new video. This time we're gonna do how to no hit Bloodborne. I just got my run recently and I've decided to share with you everything that I learned by with all these runs until I got the no hits. What you're gonna see here is not gonna be a no hit run, okay? Please keep that in mind. I'm just gonna try to explain you all that I've learned with this. And there are other players out there much better than me, which were the ones that I saw their strategies. I tried the way they did the no hits, and then I've adapted and changed some things to, for my play style. So when you see this, doesn't mean that you have to follow all these rules, but this is my take on the no hits, and I hope that I can help people getting the run as well. The first thing you need to do is use this one here, like 14, 13 skill and strength, because it's you want to do the most damage as possible. It's a no-hit run, so health is not important in this. So we're gonna start right away. Keep in mind that I'm playing, and I have this fellow here with me, also annoying. This little dude. He's very cute, but he likes to mess up with my runs, don't you, buddy? But yeah, so the first thing I want to tell you guys is to do a save file for all the bosses, and not just do a save file for all the bosses. You need to make sure that when you do like a normal run and you get to the boss, you have always the same amount of skill and strength. Okay, do not forget that. Write it down. Like by example, I always use a 25-20. 25 strength, 25 and 20 skill for Vicar Amelia, because by having that always the same skill and strength, I know how many hits I need to give to the bosses before they stagger or transform or anything. So that is the most important thing. Okay, do save files and know how much strength and skill you have in all of them. When it comes to the hardest thing in the run, definitely the Shadows of Yharnam are by far the hardest thing in the entire game. It's not even close. And when it comes to enemies, I would say that this guy is probably the hardest enemy, because most of the run you're not going to face any enemies. Like, you're just going to run past them or throw things for them to run away. But this guy, you're almost mandatory to fight him. Sometimes you can just run past him and he will not follow you, so you can try your luck, but the best thing you can do is to go on this way and try to do a backstab on him. It's not very easy though, okay? And if it doesn't work, I normally just go through the door. Okay, but it worked. This is exactly what you want. So the hardest enemy in the run has been defeated. And I'm not even kidding. I seriously think that this is the worst enemy in the game. He was the one that fucked up most of my runs when it comes to enemies. When it comes to bosses, it was by far Shadows of Yharnam. So this is going to be a 4-part video, because this will be a very long video. I'm going to try to explain you absolutely everything when it comes to enemies, when it comes to how much skill and strength you should level up, all the items, basically everything. So that means it's gonna be a long video, so it's gonna have 4 parts, and because this run takes 8 bosses, it's gonna be 2 bosses for part. Okay, so now you have here 3 enemies. Like, you should definitely backstab the first 2. That's the best way to go. I don't do that, I just run past them. But you should definitely backstab this guy. It's the best way. But make sure he's following you, okay? He needs to be following you, or else he'll stay there. And when you get back there, he will be by the stairs and you're gonna get fucked. Okay, this is what you want. Forget the fucking man, I'm sorry, I'm not English, so I'm gonna forget some names. But forget the blood vials, okay? They're not important. Now it's time to go to the Hunter's Dream, and the dog is already in the way. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna try my best, but like I said, I'm gonna get hit. I'll probably even die, but I'll try to explain everything I can and help you as much as I can to achieve this thing, because it feels amazing. Okay, so you wanna get your weapon and your pistol. like the saw cleaver and the pistol are the best things you can get. Since you killed the werewolf, you should definitely buy 3 cocktail molotovs. And now equip things and put on the cocktail molotovs. Okay, so now we can start. Okay, the dog gave me a few seconds of space, so now I can put this back down. Okay, so I would say in terms of areas, the first one is probably also the hardest. Okay, so the beginning from here to Gascoigne is probably the hardest thing in the game, except Shadows of Yharnam. So it's like a 10-minute run to Gascoigne. So if it does go wrong, it's only 10 minutes that you lose, so it's not a big deal. Okay, so I'm actually gonna tell you everything about every enemy. So this guy here, down here, he already hit me a few times. So what you want to do is fall here, okay? Because he will not see you. And then, like, you can do this, L1. I know it's ridiculous, I know it's just one of the easiest enemies, but do it, okay? Fall down there, and then run. Okay, this is normally what I do. I'm not very good at running and controlling the camera at the same time, so I go by sounds. Okay, this guy, the pistol is the problem, and I tend to go on a straight line, and if I hear a shot, I turn to the other side. It's not that hard. If you're really good at controlling the camera, you should look back like this and running at the same time, so you know that it's shooting you. But I normally just tend to hear the sound, and I'm fine with it. Now, do this to your weapon, transform, and this takes a little bit of practice, but you want to do this. You kill the 2 crows, and then you kill the other one, just bait the fucking attack. You will come sooner or later. Sometime around this year, and it's done. And you want to get this, you know, because this will do a lot more damage to Gascoigne when you throw him. So you want to get that. So here you have 2 items. The one on the left is the torch, the one on the right is another cocktail molotovs, 4 I think. So if you want the easy option, just catch those 4 and just fuck off. But I normally like to try killing the guy and catching that, because I can sell it for 500. So as soon as I catch the item, I start doing this, and I push the camera to the side, and I do a backstab. Sometimes it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, it's not a problem. He staggers and you just run away. So let's see what happens. So this is exactly the best scenario you can get. You have your 4 cocktails, you have the torch, and you still get this, and you get a few extra, you know, blood echoes for killing him. Okay, so now you want to go here, break these, and start running. Okay, you have dogs here everywhere, so you just run past them. There's no problem here. Just keep going. And then here, you want to go down and to the right. So destroy these and talk here with the lady, and she will give you 4 of these. Okay, you can equip now because it's a safe spot. So, but normally I get the music box. Like, some people don't get the music box. I do for Gascoigne, but I'll show you. I'll talk about that in a bit. So here it's a place where you can get hit as well. Like, you want to make sure that you want to fall on top of this thing and never in front of it. If you fall in front of it, normally sometimes when you fall, you are not able to roll. And this is one of those places. I don't know why it happens, but there's a guy with a pistol right here, down here. So he's gonna hit you. So make sure you fall like here, okay? Because you can see the pistol there is right there. And if you fall there, he's gonna hit you. So just kill him. It's super easy. Catch the bullets. Like, I always catch the bullets because I will have to think about Shadows of Yharnam, and I want to have always as much bullets as I can. So here, most people will go to the right, because you have 2 crows, and you have two more of these items, which I want to get for Gascoigne. I definitely want to get. But the problem is that there is a guy with a pistol. You see him there? He will sometimes see you. So there's actually two. Okay, I just found out about that now. But there's actually two. And sometimes I'm running, I do it perfectly, and I get hit by the back. So the easiest option is just to fall and keep going. And then you get back here later. As you can see, there's no problem in doing this. And now we're gonna get the music box for Gascoigne. This is not mandatory, like some people don't use the music box for Gascoigne. I will admit it's a bit dangerous. It doesn't always work, but it's the way I've fought every single fight against Gascoigne, so I have my own strategy for Gascoigne. You're gonna watch and then you're gonna understand, like, it's not that different from everyone else, but it's a little bit different, and you will see soon enough. Before I enter the arena, I will explain you. So that guy just walks slowly, but try to get very close from him, because if you fail a backstab, you're gonna have a tough time probably if you don't. Okay, now I'm celebrating for some reason. Okay, sorry about this is in Portuguese. I am Portuguese, so sorry about that. You know, all the letters, not the letters, fuck. I'm blocking a little bit when it comes to speaking English. You know, but everything is in Portuguese, so I'm sorry about that. It doesn't affect the experience. So we're getting close to Gascoigne, and I'm gonna talk about this place. So we have a few crows on the top of these things, but as you can see there, but they're really not important. What's important is like these guys here. There are a few. There are some here on the right, and there are some by the end. And the ones by the end, it's the big problem. And the thing is, because you don't want to waste cocktail Molotovs on them, but sometimes you just have to. Like, it's very unpredictable to know if they're going to attack you or not. And because there are three, what you want to do is, like, if they're turned to the other side, you can run past them, you can. But if they're turning forward to you, you want to try to hit the guy in the middle, because normally it will hit all of them, or at least it will hit the guy in the front as well. And the third one, maybe normally you can run past him. So you can actually even see them from here. Oh, I never even noticed this, but I actually can see them from here. And now he's looking back, so I'm kind of curious if I can control this. Now he's looking at the wall, so we don't want that. Now the fog is coming, so... Okay, he's turned to the left. Let's just check if this is a thing. Maybe I am also learning. Okay, cool. So it's actually... He's looking to the left, so we can go. But normally... Okay, I'm not gonna stop here because there are crows. But normally you want to hit the guy on the middle with a cocktail. This one, always run and go into his ass. Let him attack, do a backstab. R1, and then do another charge R2 attack, and it's over, okay? So the reason why I do this, you don't have to do this. The reason why I do this is because of this item here. This allows me to buy certain things in the Hunter's Dream, which is the knives throwing, the throwing knives, which is something I want for shadows. And now you have you equip the music box, and now we're gonna face Gascoigne. Okay, we're gonna go up this, put the music box, like this is the first thing you're gonna use. So when I get right next to Gascoigne entrance, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the fight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit afraid of this fight. I've always been. After the shadows, I think it's the boss that fucked my runs the most. Even though this is not really that hard in theory to do, but he's very unpredictable. So there are two ways, maybe even three, you can do this. I actually never tried one. I kind of want to try it, but I don't know if I should now. But basically, normally I put the weapon like this, and when I get here at the beginning, I transform it. This will give me like a boost of speed. And then normally I go on this direction between those two trees, and then I go up the stairs. That's what I normally do. When I get all the way up to the stairs, I turn a little bit to the left next to the iron bars like this. So if he shoots me, I am protected, and then I use the music box. That's what I normally do. Another way you can maybe do, and this is what I was thinking, is maybe as soon as you enter, like go behind one of these tombs, I don't know how you call that thing, sorry about my English, but you know, those things there made of rock, and use the music box. Maybe that will work and he will stagger right away, because by doing this, by running here, sometimes he will shoot you, and it's very, very hard to, you know, avoid when he shoots at you. Talking about the shooting, there's one thing you need to know as well, like when Gascoigne rolls, you can hear him rolling, and most of the times after he rolls, he will shoot you. So by example, if you're going up the stairs, choose a side, or the left or the right one. Don't go through the middle, because if you hear him rolling and you're going through the left, he might shoot, and because you know he might shoot at you, you turn right away to the right and he will fail. Okay, so I'm not gonna try new stuff now, I'm just gonna do my normal strategy. But when it comes to the rest of the fight, and what I do different from other people is that normally some people go up and play the music box, or they don't play, they just go around and start going down and avoid the first attack from Gascoigne. But everyone just goes down there, and then they go next to the wall, and then they start throwing this. Oh, I forgot to catch the other two guys. Yeah, I'm not gonna go all the way back now, it's not important, we can still kill him like that, but I did forget, sorry, I'm gonna miss some things in this. I did forget to catch the other two, it's not a big deal. Like, this is the safer way to get here, but those two extra would be really nice. Fuck it. So, what I do different is, I go next to the wall and I play the music box all the way until it transforms into werewolf. And the reason why is because first, he becomes a much bigger target, so it's way easier to hit him with this and the cocktails. The second thing is that he doesn't have the axe, which I think it's easier to get hit with the axe than by his hands. And the third one is that he doesn't have the pistol anymore. So those are the three reasons why I prefer to transform him right away into werewolf. Okay, so let's see how this will go. Hopefully I don't get hit. So you transform it right here, and then you go into diagonal. Normally he will shoot you, okay? Okay, we're good. So we're up here. And you want to go down. Sometimes you can backstab him, it's a bit risky, but you can. So stay up here and go against the wall. If he goes down, oh fuck, okay, he went way too down probably, but you want to go to the front a little bit so he comes up again. So as you see, I'm trying to transform him. Okay, he's gonna transform, so that means I can take this off and he's gonna transform. So you want to go here so that it jumps at you, and now stay here. Okay, so you just want to do front and back. Okay, don't make it hard for you. Front and back. Okay, don't go around in circles. Just aim up. Push to the front, push to the back, throw it. If he starts going down, you need to get close to the wall and make him go up again. This will probably not be enough because I didn't have the other two. Okay, it was enough. In case it wouldn't be enough, you can extend your weapon and you can hit him from here. I'm not gonna deny it's a bit dangerous, but it works. Okay, and if you see him go down, just come here and he will attack you. So you need to be fast, you need to do this and then fuck off right away. But this is done. This is no hit so far. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm sorry that I forgot about those two hidens, which would end the fight way faster and you would still have cocktail molotovs. Now sadly you don't have them. but it's not a big deal. Now equip this, and you can put this as well and use it right away. Some extra echoes, so that's another reason why you should kill the pig. Use this, and let's keep going. Okay, you don't need to light the lamp here, it's not important. You have another one right next to this. And now we're gonna go on direction to the Bloodstar Beast, which is the second boss in the game. It's an optional boss, as you surely know, but you really have to go kill her. It's actually a she, because it will open a door here on this area, which will is gonna give you something that you're gonna be able to level up like crazy. So you wanna get that for sure. Okay, so we're here, let's light the lamp. So I'm gonna go to the Hunter's Dream, and I will explain you just in a second. Normally I don't go to the Hunter's Dream because normally I wanna get here with 2 cocktail Molotovs, and I will show you why I want that. What I do is not like 100% necessary to do. It's just a way that things get safer, and that's what you want, to avoid any danger. So come here, get the ones you already have extra, and you go back there, okay? Cool. So it's gonna be a little bit of talking now in this area before I enter anywhere, because as soon as I enter, the enemies start moving, so I have to explain everything before I get there. So it's gonna be a little bit boring now, but listen to me, because yeah, it's another part that it's kind of dangerous here, especially because of the dogs. That's probably, and I do the dogs different for like this entire part. I normally do it different from most people, so it doesn't mean that you have to do it my way, it's just the way I do it. So first thing is I want to equip the cocktail Molotovs, and basically you have 2 enemies. As soon as I go through this door, you're gonna have 2 enemies there. So the first one you just let him go, and the second one I killed him with by throwing 2 cocktail Molotovs. It's 100% safe, and you don't have to deal with him. If you don't want to spend the cocktail Molotovs, just make him close to you and then go around the well. There's a well there, and then keep going. The reason why I do this is because I don't like to have to look back to see if he's chasing me or not, and I have like this gigantic enemy that already fucked some of my runs. So I decide to kill this guy so I am completely safe and I can watch the big guy just passing by, and then I run past him. So I'll kill him, I catch the new, there's a set of clothes that I catch. It's more frenzy resistant and shit like that, so I always catch it. I equip it in the stairs, and then there's the big guy. Like, if you stand still, you're gonna let the big guy get past, and look at his legs. Like, look at his right leg. When his right leg is getting next to the stairs, it means that he's gonna turn around. So that's when you wanna sprint, okay? When you see his right leg getting next to the stairs, you start sprinting, and then there's no problem. Okay, so the rest is pretty easy. There's I don't need a lot of explanation. I will get back here later after I get this. And you want to go here because you want to catch shards to level up to a +2. So throw the cocktail. It's 100% safe. He's aiming at you, so, and there you go. You don't have to deal with him at all. So you have the things. Now go here. Go to the second set of stairs, and I do this. I put the thing right away, and now look at his leg. Okay, right leg now on the stairs. So just run past him, and as you can see, no problem. He's attacking, but you are very far away. Okay, so now you want to go here, because there's a guy coming from there, and just let him go, and it's not a problem as well. So now we're just gonna run. There's no much explaining here. You just want to run, turn here, catch this item. You don't even need to kill the crow, it's not a big problem. And here, I do this. Most people will throw a cocktail Molotov there because you have something more shards there that you can catch. but I do this because this guy is a bit dangerous, and there is a much safer way to catch the shards that you need later, and I just teleport back to the Hunter's Dream. Okay, so now we're gonna level up and get a +2 and shit like that, and this is where you like need to write everything down so that you do the same thing in every run. Okay, so this is just my experience, and I'm gonna tell you exactly everything I've done. And the way I fight the Bloodstar Beast is normally different from everyone else. Like, I fight the Bloodstar Beast like speedrunners do, so it's up to you. If you don't feel comfortable in doing that, see the other strategy, but I prefer to do it the speedrunning way. I think it's very safe, but it requires a lot of practicing. Okay, so you want to have 18, 13. This is enough. Okay, even if you can level up to 19, you don't need that. 18, 13 is perfect for the strategy. I will explain everything when I get there, but for now let's continue. So level up to a +2 and use the gem that you got against Gascoigne. So you want to go here and you want to buy 4 of these. Okay, they are very helpful and you're gonna need lots of them during your run. Okay, with the remaining money you want to buy cocktail molotovs. Like, seriously, you always want cocktail molotovs. So sell the torch like I did. Like I said, I catch the torch so I can sell it for 500, and then I can sell these clothes. I'm not going to use it anymore, so that means more blood echoes, which means you can buy more cocktail molotovs. I have 10 now. As you can see, that's exactly what I want. Okay, now equip this, because you're going to use it a lot in the next segment, and go back to where you were. I'm going to have to explain again now, because we're going to the dog parts, which can be really annoying, and I do things a bit different than most people. I don't know if I'm not going to lie, it's not 100% safe, but I've tried doing this same way the other people do, and I also got hit a few times. So ever since I started doing things this way, I've only got hit once. So now I always do this, and I'm going to explain exactly what happens. Like, as soon as we go to the left, there's, those 2 enemies anyway. You just keep running, and then you're going to have like 1 dog on the right side, and then you're going to have a set of stairs on the left, and there are 2 dogs there. So normally people will go up the stairs, go down, and then go to the side, and then extend the weapon and kill the dogs, or they throw cocktail molotovs and they kill them like that. I don't know why, but I tried that a few times, and sometimes one of the dogs go all the way down the stairs and then he hits me. So I came up with this strategy of going up the stairs only to like 75% of the stairs. Like, imagine these are the stairs and you don't go all the way up, you just go like 75%. This will trigger the dogs. It doesn't trigger the guy with a pistol, it triggers the dogs. They will start coming down. As soon as you see one of the dogs, you're gonna look to the right side and you're gonna throw one of these blood cocktails. I'm sorry, this is in Portuguese, I don't remember the name in English, but you're gonna throw one of these. What it can go wrong is that one of the dogs can stay up there on the top and just barking and not come down. That can happen. If that happens, when you start going up, you need to consider that you're probably going to have to dodge the bullet plus the dog. Okay, it's not that hard, to be honest, okay, but most of the times, I will tell you, like 9 out of 10 times, the 2 dogs come down, they will follow this that you throw, and you're not going to have any problem. You even have time to kill the pistol dude, which I normally do, but do not catch the item. Kill the pistol dude, yes, then go to the doors, and when you kill the dogs, because you're gonna have to, then you can go catch the 3 bullets. Okay, so I forgot to mention one thing. The first dog, the one you're gonna see here on the right side, you want to throw one of these as well. And I'm sorry for my English, I'm gonna call it pillars. Like, when you get there, there's like let's say pillars 1, 2, and you're gonna throw it on the third. If you get too fast, the dog will see you and he will start chasing you. Like, some people don't do this. Some people just use the stamina and they go right away to the left, and then they go near the sorry for the English, the bars. But I've never tried, so I normally just throw this so all the enemies just follow this, and then I do that. I go on the left, close to the bars, in the direction of the two dogs. Okay, but remember, third pillar, you throw it, you go to the left next to the bars, you go all the way up to 75% of the first set of stairs. As soon as you see the dog, throw this, go up, remember that the pistol guy is gonna shoot you, dodge the guy with a pistol, kill him, do not catch the item, and then open the doors. And then I'll start from there. And let's see what will happen. It's a bit of a scary part, this one, to be honest. So I've been playing Nier Automata lately, so I'm a bit confused with the buttons. Okay, so here, third, throw it. And okay, that was a kind of a shitty throw, but it's still gonna work. And go here as close as possible as you can from this. And then if you look back, no one is following, no problem. Okay, go all the way here. Dog is coming, throw it. And both of the dogs are gonna follow. Avoid the bullets. Kill him, do not catch the item, and go. Okay, prepare the cocktail Molotov and do this, stay here, do not go get the fucking fire paper. Okay, because what might happen is one of the dogs will go down and then you're gonna have a lot of problems. Wait that both of the dogs come and then you can kill them safely from here. They cannot cross this door, kind of, so it's not a problem. But always wait here, do not go down, and then come back to kill them, okay? Now you can get the fire paper safely.
You're a what? Take this.
Okay, so you have the fire paper. We will equip it later when we enter the Bloodstar Beast fight. So here there's an enemy down here, but it's not a problem, just ignore him, keep going. He's never a problem. Okay, so now you have a werewolf down here on the right side. I normally tend to just run past him. Like, some people kill him, I just normally run past him because there's a big chance he will not follow you. If he does follow you, you just have to fight him. So between fighting him up here and going past him and he might not follow you, and then even if he follows you, you have to fight him, I prefer to try my chances with not fighting him. So just use your stamina wisely, start running from here. Go here on the right, he will never ever hit you. And then rotate like really fast here, so you're already here. Try to listen to the sound, you can hear his footsteps, but he didn't follow me, so we're completely safe. Just look to the side to make sure, and just open the door and we're good. You don't need a lamp. Okay, so this is where I catch the final shards. Like I told you, I didn't catch the one before next to the giant dude with the iron ball. This is where I catch them. Okay, you need to be a bit fast on throwing the cocktail Molotov. So run all the way up there, lock on, and throw the cocktail Molotov right away, okay? So try not to fuck up this. Okay, you see it, you throw it, and you catch 3, and then you catch the last one here. So you have enough to... like, you can use this to go back, but I normally go all the way down here, because when I go up the stairs, you get something that will give you like 1,000. I think it's 1,000 blood echoes. So prepare the cocktail Molotov, you're gonna use it next. And like, I don't catch a lot of blood vials because I mean, you're not supposed to get hit. but there are 6 there on the left next to that fire thing. Okay, but that's not important. Okay, so we have a bridge here. You're gonna have one enemy there, then you're gonna have a bunch of enemies next to that, I don't know if that's a church or a castle or whatever. Then you're gonna have another, lots of them there. And then there's the tower with the guy in the pistol. So the thing you need to do is you throw a cocktail to the first enemy on the bridge, then you put this, you throw it that side so they will follow, you throw another one there so that they will follow you. And then there's this place where you're gonna have to fall, like you're gonna fall like this really big, from a big height. And what you want to do, let's imagine that this is the place where you want to fall. What you want to do is go as closest to the right side as possible, because you're gonna fall on top of a structure and you can roll right away. If you do the entire jump, the entire height, when you reach the floor, sometimes you will not roll. And you're gonna get hit. There's no fucking way you can escape that. If you fell on the floor and you cannot roll right away, you're fucked. So this is a 100% guarantee that you are able to roll. So fall here on the right, and then roll to the left, and then keep running. You're gonna get a hunter on your left side. Do not panic, just keep on running. Even if it goes into your direction, normally he will miss the attack, so just keep on running, okay? Prepare the cocktail.
You there.
Throw it. Do not take too long to throw it, okay? Or you will jump and you're fucked. Okay, now throw another one here to the left. And here, throw another. Okay, now start going to the right side, here. And you're gonna fall on this and dodge right away. Roll again. Keep running. The hunter is here on the left, as you can see, but is not a problem. He's really not a problem. Okay, we're safe. Now turn right here. Okay, this is normally an easy part as well, but I'll have to explain. So we have a ton of enemies down here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw one of these here, and they're all gonna gather here, and then you're just gonna keep running. Now the problem is we're gonna have 3 werewolves. No, it's actually 4 werewolves. 5 werewolves that we're gonna have to deal with. So the only thing that I do is I throw one of these blood cocktails to the first werewolf, and then I just keep running all the way to the boss. It's not 100% safe, it's not, but I've never got hit, never. The other thing you can do is like go back to the hunter's dream and buy more of these. I mean, there's one right there in the front, right after the first werewolf. So you can keep throwing these to the werewolves to make them go away from you, but it only lasts for like 5 seconds, so I prefer to just run past all of them, except the first. The first you should definitely throw it to make him go away, then the rest normally is not a problem. Okay, so everyone is here, let's throw this. They will stay down there, and you can go. So forget about healing or anything. Keep on running. Be careful with the stamina though, like start running here. Okay, so you want to throw one here. That's it. This one will be going after that, and then start running here as well, full stamina. Avoid him. And now listen to the steps. If he follows you, you might have some trouble, because you're gonna get trapped here with him. But normally he's okay. This one just go on the right side. And yeah, just keep running. Normally there's not a problem. There's one here on the right. Keep running. Basically just run. Okay, just follow this path and run. And normally you will not have a problem. Like I said, I've never got hit here ever since I started doing this strategy. Forget the items, you don't need them. Just go straight to the Bloodstar Beast, and normally you will not have a problem. Okay, so this This boss is gonna take a very long time to explain, guys. Not a very long time, but I'm gonna tell you everything I know about this boss and the best way to deal with it. Most people will not do this. Most people that do no hits, they will use one of the bloodcock. They don't, not one, they need to catch that item next to the first werewolf so they have more, or they can buy them or something like that. And they will go there into the corner, they will use the fire paper, the beast blood pallet, and then they're gonna throw this there on the corner and attack, you know, Bloodstar Beast for a few seconds and then throw another one and keep attacking her and then throw another. Many people do this. And normally it works, but sometimes, you know, she will jump back as soon as you're gonna try to do like a backstab. You will fail and she will come to the front and she might hit you. That is a very big chance of, it's not a very big, but it happens, okay? It happens. So if you want to do this strategy, it does take some time to learn. And you need to control your emotions like really, really well. Okay, you cannot panic with this shit, because if you fuck up, don't worry, okay? You just need to do everything I tell you and it will go well. Okay, the first thing you want to do is equip the, like, use the fire paper and the beast blood pallets when you're getting close to her. There's like a little bit of grass there in the front. That's where I normally use it. And what you want to do is you want to go always on the right side of her, okay? She's coming in your direction and you always go like this on the right side of her. She will never hit you. Phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, she will never hit you. Like, please keep that in your mind. She will never ever hit you, okay? Unless you go against her leg, okay? So just go on the right side. Just it's super easy. Normally I tend to sprint, but even if you walk right past her, she will not hit you, and that is what you need to keep in mind. Because if you fuck up the strategy, don't worry, you just need to wait for the certain attack that she does and just keep going on the right side. So how can this strategy be fucked up? There are, like, the main reason, there are two ways where you can fuck up. Basically, this is a backstab strategy, okay? So the main reason you can fuck up is failing a backstab. Like, if you fail the backstab, you're gonna fuck up the strategy. So if that happens, do not stress, keep going to the right side until you fucking kill her. The second way is that sometimes when she, by example, when you do a backstab, she will rotate to a certain area and she will transform. And sadly, she can enter these pillars and the walls. So if you want to do a backstab here, you're not gonna get it, okay? So you're gonna fuck up. Basically, what you can do wrong is fail the backstab because you're not controlling the camera very well, or because she will enter this or that, okay? But do not stress. There is one more thing. Sorry guys, this is a long explanation, but this is important as well. If you fuck up and she will go into the last phase, let's imagine she's gonna transform in the last phase, like right there on the left. You need to memorize that place, because when she transformed, there's like a big cloud of poison there. So try to get as further away as you can from her and try to fight her here. Do never go anywhere close to where she transformed, or you're gonna get poisoned. There's nothing you can do, okay? So the fight is super easy. Like, with this skill and strength, 18 strength and 13 skill, you need 7 backstabs and 1 R2, but it has to be on exactly this order, okay? You're gonna go to the right and she has 3 attacks. She has like one attack where she, like, you know, just tries to hit you normally with her hand. She has another one that is like a bite, and she has another one where she kind of flies into the air. Okay, the one where she flies, don't do nothing. Do not attack her. Okay, you want to get this perfectly with a certain amount of hits so that she transforms exactly when you want to, so that everything goes perfectly. Okay, so do not hit her. Just let her fly, just let her go. What you want is one of the other 2 attacks. Okay, the one where she just tries to hit you with her hand is the easiest one. because you just walk and you practically almost don't move the camera to get a backstab on her. But the one where she tries to bite you, you have to change the camera like almost entirely. Like you start doing the backstab here and you have to do almost a 180 on the camera to get the backstab. Okay, so the order of hits is like this. You go to the right, you do one backstab followed by another backstab. Okay, one R2 and then a second R2, and she will still continue on the same phase. Then she's gonna come again, you're gonna go to the right, and you're gonna do, this is different, you're gonna do an R2 and then an R2 right away. Okay, and then when you do that, she's gonna transform. So she will be here and she's gonna like turn around and she's gonna transform here. What you will do is like follow her on the left side and you're gonna be here and she will be in front of you. But this is like really fast. So you need to be, this is the hardest part because it's really fast. So you need to like get used to follow her by the left, rotate with her to perfection, and then you do another backstab and another backstab. So she will do exactly the same things. She will go around, you will go around again and do another 2 backstabs and the fight is over. That's it. Okay, 2 backstabs, then 1 backstab and 1 R2, follow to the left, 2 backstabs, she will go away, go again to the left, 2 backstabs and the fight is over. Okay, if you fuck up, you know what to do. Just keep going to the right and wait for the attacks. Even if she does even on the second or the last phase, eventually she will do the attacks that you want. So don't panic. Just remember never to go to where the poison fell. Okay? So let's do this. So here on the grass, just use it. I don't have music. I think it's better. This is a very stressful music. So go on the right. Don't do nothing. Let her go. Go on the right and backstab and backstab again. Okay, let her go. Go again to the right. Backstab and 1 R2. Okay, she's gonna go. Follow her. Backstab. Backstab. Follow her. Backstab. And a backstab, and it's over. As you can see, this is crazy easy, but it does take a lot of practice. And you can fuck up. Like I said, if she enters one of these or the pillars, you're gonna fuck it. So never stress, just go around her right side, she will never hit you, okay? So this is the end of part 1 of the video. And I will see you guys on part 2, which has Vicar Amelia and Shadows of Yharnam. And I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully I helped. Okay? See you guys on part 2.